Hi, what up? So, today I'm going to be telling you what episodes you should be watching if you only care about the lore for the series Lion Guard. The first two episodes need to be seen because they introduce the characters and the story. Now, if you only care about their lore, you will skip the rise of Maku and go straight to Never Judge a Hyena by its spots. This episode is important because it introduces Jasiri. She is important in later episodes and seasons. You will skip Bonga the Wise, Can't Wait to Be Queen, and Dial of the Beholder and go straight to Kombatana's celebration. This episode introduces the family of jackals. They are, well, more important in later episodes and seasons, but it's still important if you actually care about the lore. We'll skip Woolly's new family and go straight to search for the Utamu. This episode is important to watch because it explains the backstory for the character Bonga. You will skip all the episodes until Lions of the Outlands. So the episode Lions of the Outlands is important because it introduces Sira, who is a character in the Lion King sequel. So this episode basically tells you what happened to her before the sequel. So if you're interested in Sira, then you should watch it. Now you're going to skip all episodes until you find Rise of Scar 1 and 2. These episodes are important because it dives into the lore with the Lions of the Past and it introduces Rafiki's new apprentice, Makini. Now you're going to be watching Let Sleeping Crocodiles. This episode is kind of important because it follows up with Rise of Scar 1 and 2, and I think it's his first plan. Skip until you find the morning report. And you're going to only watch the clip I'm going to put right here. I'm gonna put the time so you can find the clip. This is the clip you should be watching. Basically, a flashback from when they were kids. The next episode that you will be watching is going to be The Scorpion's Sting. This is because the episode focuses of one of Scar's big plans to kill Simba. Doesn't really work, but still important. After that episode, you're going to go straight to Kilio Valley Fire. It's basically one of Scar's plans that are very important to the rest of the series. So, yeah, this is a you have to watch. Then you're going to go to the Cave of Secrets. In this episode, the Lion Guard tries to find a way to defeat Scar, but in the way they take kind of like tests to prove they are worthy. So yeah, it's kind of important to watch it. Next is the Hyena Resistance. This episode is important because it's when the hyenas create a resistance to prevent Scar's plans from working. It's important to the series. Then you're gonna go to Pridelanders Unite. That episode is kind of like the the Hyena resistance, but in this case it would be the Pridelanders. It's basically them just uniting forces to prevent Scar from winning, so that's also important to the lore. Now you're going to go to the fall of Missimo Grove. This is one of the plans that actually worked and it had a lot of impact in the series. This is also when the Pridelanders realized that the Scar is back. So that's the main reason why you should watch it. After that, you're going to go to the episode Fire from the Sky because that episode introduces Anga. She's gonna be really important, especially in the third season, so that's exactly why that episode is important. This episode is important because it gives Janja his redemption arc and it gives a deeper backstory to Scar's character. Then you're going to go straight to the Journey of Memories. This episode is important because it talks to you about Makini's backstory, specifically her childhood. I suggest you skip the whole trip to the Tree of Life. Just go to the episode Tree of Life because that's where the process of Kion being healed actually starts. You're gonna watch the River of Patience because it's one of the steps Kion has to take to actually be healed. For little old Ginterbong, you're going to basically go to the times I'm gonna put here. This is basically the scene you're gonna watch when Ono gets healed. For Lake of Reflection, it's kind of the same vibe. You are just gonna go to the times I'm gonna put here because this episode has multiple clips. This is the clip that you should be watching, just Kion doing more exercises to healing himself. It's this. This is the second clip. It's basically what you should be watching. Yep. Another flashback. This is the final clip from this episode. As you can see, he's meeting the original Lion Guard leader, and it's basically when Kion learns all the things he can do with the roar. Then you are going to watch Triumph of the Roar. It's basically a sequel to Lake of Reflection. Of course, you need to watch the two last episodes because those episodes are the ones who close up the series, the ending. And that was how to properly watch Lion Guard Lore Edition. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't, that's alright too. Just be nice.